And in a rematch of last year's Super Bowl, same result. Patriots victorious again, 23-7. This one not as dramatic, though. The Patriots defense was dominant, twice holding the Falcons on 4th down, including once at the goal line. The Falcons have scored just 7 points in the last 6 quarters and have lost 3 straight games. On the other side, Tom, terrific, 233 yards through the air. 249 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns. But we want to talk a little bit about this Falcons offense and their struggles. Steve Sarkisian, the first-year offensive coordinator. Do you think that Dan Quinn might need to consider making a change?
Consider it, yeah. I mean, this offense is too high octane to be muted the way they've been muted so far this season. We just haven't seen that same Falcons offense that took the entire league by storm, paved the way to their Super Bowl appearance, and really looked like they couldn't be stopped other than the last quarter and a half of last year's Super Bowl. So there's something wrong there. Yeah. And there's been a big drop-off from Kyle Shanahan to Steve Sarkisian. So Julio Jones is not getting in the end zone until the very end of this game.
That's his first touchdown catch
the entire
of the year.
And it was garbage time touchdown.
Absolutely.
Much of the game, he had about 3 catches for 30-something yards. You can't have a weapon like that and not be able to use him and open the rest of your offensive game up by exploiting a mismatch that inevitably, week in, week out, Julio is going to be a mismatch. You got to be able to go at that. And the fact that they're not able to do that, they're not able to get that run game going with the 2-headed attack last year that we saw, is it's concerning. It has to be concerning, and that's something that, at the very least, you have to consider. If I am going to make this move, what would I do? Can we get better mid-season so that we can realize our potential right now, or do I got to let this thing ride out? I'd at least consider it right now because today was a stink fest. And we learned a little bit about that Patriots defense, right? We're all 300 yards every single week, 30 points a game.
Yep.
Matt Patricia and that Patriots defense looked pretty damn good
tonight. The Falcons return all their pieces, really. You return Julio, you have Taylor Gabriel, you have Freeman and Coleman, you have Mohamed Sanu. Really, the only difference is the person calling the plays. When you look at Cincinnati, they fired their offensive coordinator earlier this year.
Immediate spark, although they've kind of fallen off again since then. Long term, you haven't seen an impact, but it did help. But certainly that is something, if you're a team like the Falcons right now, you have to look at making a change because this offense is not working at